Because I said it's discussion.
I do.
And I also put my hand.
It is. Yeah.
Like opening up. It's like 2 probably 2:20. Show this is from maybe this is communicating.
And then he's just standing over the dead body.
At least 5 minutes to check the list. Okay.
Also, unfortunately, we weren't able to get microphone function. So we're gonna have audio for this class. I will try tonight. I will try. Oh, we just have to. I will try. If not recommend, I would try to get the paper date. No. Oh, I don't think we would.
Yeah. The audio of the live stream. Oh, I think I'm in the live. Oh, it's like weird. It's like echoey.
I think it might be like because it's like on the thing.
Because it's on the crochet.
Is it better now?
No.
I'll bring it back up.
I think I might know why actually.
Is this quality better? Blah 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 blah.
Is it echoing?
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, then go in here. Go in here. The video back to the video capture thing. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then click audio output mode. Click disable. Go back up. Just click. Damn it. Okay. Click that, and then it's gonna restart for a second.
Okay.
And then just click OK. All right, was that better? Yeah, but is it?
Okay, so we're talking.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
It should cut out for a second. Is there any audio at all?
Yes, there is audio. It's just a minute behind. It's really.
Okay, so we're talking, we try. Good.
That worked. Okay, so that meant it was capturing the audio from the mic twice.
Okay.
I was worried that was gonna happen. I wasn't sure if the little mic thing was actually working properly.
Okay.
But it is. Cool. But don't. Oh, you already have it recording?
Yes. Just so I don't forget later. Yeah.
Your computer's at low battery.
Yes. Yes.
Outlet somewhere there. The camera came with a USB-C charger.
Yeah, it should be long enough.
Is it gonna be long enough?
I think so.
They have the extension thing over there.
So if you need anything else, you can just go out this door to the right.
A really long.
And then on the left is your office. I will be in there. You can just push to the button, ring the doorbell.
You just keep this back.
And do you guys need me to unlock the doors or anything?
Just to make sure it don't kill itself.
Wait, if we lock them,
No,
will
you
we-
can't.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Will they knock like
There's one on the other side that's still available. Charge? Yay or nay?
Charge.
Charge.
No, nothing.
We still can't test the lights though. Please, for the love of God.
Can we turn these lights on really fast?
Yes.
Just all of them.
Okay.
All of them below. What is that?
Why are they
The circles,
No.
Why are they kind of on?
they're moody like that.
There we go. Turn on stage light. Someone, please.
That's
No.
not a stage light. That's
All of them all lights off.
Do stage light no work?
I wish I had the power.
Stage lights are plugged in.
are they all plugged in?
This one is.
This one is.
Duh.
Lights are. Oh, are lights not?
No.
Is the thing on?
Sound is set up.
Yes.
The power of stamp.
We're just, the lights aren't turning on.
I think it looks like. Sorry.
No, you're good. I think it should be fine.
Oh, you're just standing there. I was wondering if it was frozen. You are perfectly still. I would.
Hang something. Since we still have time.
No.
I don't know what we have.
We don't have anything to hang.
Okay. Thank you, Annabelle.
Yeah. There are
Yeah.
no curtain rods or anything.
It'll be okay.
Lights.
We're working on it.
Cameras. No, we have to wait for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Maybe that's something.
It was fashioned to a different universe.
Okay.
Okay, is it overexposed to hell and back? A little bit.
But not
Okay,
terribly.
turn it to how it will be during just the first scene.
This is the
This is-
This is scene one? Okay, what about transition?
It's not awful.
I'm gonna go through all of them. Don't
Okay.
worry. I'm gonna go through them.
So we need to turn it down a little bit. For the
Pre-show.
pre-show, that's okay. We need to make the camera take it a little less light.
Okay, how do I?
So what we do is there's this thing called the f stop.
Okay.
So it says f5.6. We want to turn that down.
Okay.
It's one of the dials.
Dials.
There's a dial right there. There's a dial in the front. No, this thing.
Oh.
This turny thing. It's just. No, okay, turn that back. ISO 3200. Actually, no, we could turn that down instead. Try just turning that down a little bit. No, the other.
Okay.
A little more. Okay, that should be fine. We want it to be plus a little bit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, now have it. Turn it to. What's it called? So this is pre-show. Turn it to
First scene.
first scene. Okay, this is transitions.
That looks good.
Here, tell me if I look absolutely horrible if I stand in the center of the light.
Okay.
Is my face pure white?
No.
You can see my face.
Yeah.
And it is a color.
Yeah. And I can see your makeup too.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, now we just adjust it to be where it was, the camera to be where it was before, and we are chilling. Is this the brightest it gets?
But yes.
Considering the way there's
Okay, then this should look good.
Thank you, Abby.
I'm trying.
it's in the same place. Just
Out of curiosity, is blue out the darkest it'll get during a scene, or not during a scene, but in general? Okay, can we try blue out for a second? So I'm just gonna stand there. I'm gonna be pretending I'm changing stuff.
and things were not ready on time. That is a violation of that agreement.
They violated their clause.
So a refund?
That was part of them. Because they violated their terms of the agreement. Yeah.
Am I supposed to be able to see you?
Do you see me?
Yes, I do.
Do you see any detail at all?
I can see your face.
legal paragraph out being like, hey, you violated your argument.
Do you want me to go up there? Actually,
Yeah.
Alex, take a step to your left.
Here?
You're visible enough. Because it's a blue out, you don't actually have to be visible because it's kind of the whole point.
Thank you.
Can we do the wedding lighting real quick? Just because I was noticing we're sort of not visible here. I just want to check. It's a feature thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was either wedding lighting or maybe it was watch light.
I think it was watch light. It doesn't go any wider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course it doesn't.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh,
Love it so much.
I think I'm gonna run back and update the actors trash can situation. Anything else I should tell them? Will you tell them to make sure they find their light? All right. And is there anything else I should tell them about timing, or are we just completely out in the woods on that?
Watch
We're
light,
aiming for 2:30.
please.
2:30 for actors to be
Just as a
backstage.
test,
Yes.
because apparently someone was
All
not
right.
visible.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll text you.
What are we still waiting on from facilities?
Which one is watch light is 3?
I mean, it's
Four?
fine.
It's the rainy days.
If it doesn't go wider, it's fine.
3.3.
Just hit him with this.
Just wanted to check that, but if that's just a width of lights thing, that's
I'm
the
good.
width of lights thing. Are we still waiting on anything for facilities, or are we good?
So this is
It's not gonna be dark anyways for this show. This is natural light.
Yeah. Fair enough.
how it'll look.
Yeah. So you'll be able to be seen.
So if you stand in the corner where you usually are, but just not behind the thing,
Yeah, I'm like sort of over here.
that is perfectly fine. We can see you. What about the other corner? It's darker over there because it doesn't have the
Because
window.
it's also this light isn't as. We can see that you're there.
We could see you're there. Your expressions are a little.
It's okay.
You're
I
a
told-
little on the dark
I
side.
told Simon to tell actors to find their light, so just
Yeah.
Kinda
We'll do our
compressed.
best.
Try to compress towards the middle as much as possible.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
it's okay. It's also not your. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's it.
It's fine.
Because
It's
if
fine.
you wanted, those lights could be focused out, and then I could program in that light,
But we just don't
I
have
just didn't
time.
have time, bro.
What
I
is
think
this
maybe
one
before the
doing?
next show, if there's time.
What is this one doing, by the way?
Blue on the side, but it's hard to tell if it's the natural light.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we're waiting on?
I want to go through all of these.
Okay.
Okay. We should be good. We're gonna have to adjust this for the late night show because we don't have the natural light, so it's
Yeah.
gonna need to be brighter. But
Yeah.
for now, we're chilling.
Well, is there
You want me
anything
on
else?
stage to be to just like
I just need like
cool.
make sure.
Do you need me?
Let's go check.
Is this the last thing you need to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's okay. No, here's our setup. Okay.
You want to stay with me? I'm not alone. I need to see something. They were like,
What?
oh, we can't sleep. We can't be seen in the lights. And you know what? I can kill the lights. I just have to do it how they set it up for today. We don't have like 2 hours between the shows. Yeah. For Ina, I was you like stand over here so I can do it. Ina came with her son. Yeah, you always talk to them like that. But that experience and everything. But I heard so much about them. Where should go? One. Or you go to the bathroom and you're like opening watching. What are you doing? You're just running on the light. I have to do this. Why do you have to do this? Why are you running all the lights? I want to make sure all the channels work. I think you were like Johnny. No. Why would I? I'm almost done. Please. Go seriously. What?
If you want to go to the green room, I think we should be good. Yeah, or we have about 9 total places.
9 places.
Yep. You tell me when you're ready.
Yeah.
Closing the stairwell.
I hope they don't randomly bump like once during the rehearsal.
With the light, you can't even see half of my legs.
Yes.
So dark over here.
Yeah, because the lights are only on one side. The windows.
I mean, yeah.
Your lights are being on perfect. And then we'll be here on perfect again tonight.
We're sorry.
Maybe it will be dark during the end of the show.
Stop. I'm fine. I'm able to go.
You said it's a new show?
I'm going to. I just wanted. Yeah.
You guys want to go to the green room real quick? I'm gonna go ahead and open doors. What? Never mind. Okay, I'll call them in. We're ready.
Yes.
Moment. It was worrying earlier. It was worrying. Hold on. Sorry, team.
No. So we were
Yeah, I think
no, because we were. Yes, but I think you
I learned in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina. He's very near my book. He was not 3 weeks off when I left. How many gentlemen have you lost in this action? Few of any sort, and none of name.
A victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers. Ooh, I find here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Much deserved on his part, and equally remembered by Don Pedro. He had borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the figure of a lamb the feats of a lion. He hath indeed much bettered expectations, and he must expect me to go to Pau.
He hath an uncle here in Messina, will be very much glad of it.
I have already delivered him letters, and there appears much joy in them. So much, in fact, that joy cannot show itself modest enough without a badge of bitterness.
Did he break out into tears?
In great measure.
A kind overflow of kindness. There are no faces truer than those that are so washed. How much better it is to weep at joy than to joy at weeping. I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from these wars or no?
I know none of that name. There is none in the war of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Padua.
Oh, he's returned, and pleasant as ever he was.
How many hath he killed and eaten in these wars? But how many hath he killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killing. Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedict too much, but he'll be meat with you, I doubt it not.
He has done a good service, my lady of these wars.
You had musty victual, and he hath hulk to eat it. He's a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtues.
It is so. Indeed, he is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal. You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There is a sort of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wits between them. Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of the 5 wits went halting off, and so is the whole man left governed with 1. So that, if he have wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear it. For a difference between himself and his horse, for it is the only wealth that he hath left, is to be known as a reasonable creature. But who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
It's possible.
Very easily possible. He wears his faith, but as the fashion of his hat, it ever changes with the next block.
I think the gentleman is not in your books, lady.
No, and he were I'd burn my study. But who is his companion? Is there no young swearer now that would make a voyage with him to the devil?
He's most in the company of the right count. Claudio.
Oh, Lord, you will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. God help the noble Claudio. If he have caught the Benedict, it will cost him 1,000 pounds ere he be cured.
I shall hold friends with you, lady.
Two good friends.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace, for trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides, and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict, no, for then you were a child.
Indeed, you have it full, Benedict, for we may guess by this what you are, being a man. Truly the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet lit?
It is impossible Disdain should die when she hath such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict. Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat, for to certain I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted. And I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women! They would have else been troubled by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood that I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God, keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall escape a predestined and scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, and for such a face as yours.
Well, you are a ray of terror.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse have the speed of your tongue in so good a continuer. But keep your way in God's name, I have done.
You always act with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonardo. Claudio and Benedict, my dear friend Leonardo hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at the least a month, and he heartily prays some occasion may detain us the longer. I dare say he is no hypocrite, but prays from the heart.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not be forsworn. Let me bid you welcome, my lord, being reconciled to the prince your brother. I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
Oh. Pleasing your grace, Leon.
Your hand, Leonardo, we will go together.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Would you question me as an honest man should do for my simple true judgment, or would you have me speak after my custom as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No! Let me speak in sober judgments.
Why, in faith, methinks she is too little for a high praise and too low for a great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that were she other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray thee, tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, and the case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow. Tell me what key shall a man take you to go in the song?
In mine eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
I can see it without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and were she not possessed of a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December.
Uh-huh.
But I hope you have no intent to turn husband. Have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I have sworn the contrary, if Hero would be my wife.
It's come to this.
Ah.
In faith, hath not the world one man who will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of threescore again? Go to it, faith, and thou wilt needs thrust thy neck in the yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Look, Don Pedro has returned this evening.
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leonardo's?
I would your grace would constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio. I can be secret as a dumb man. I would have you think so. But on my allegiance, mark you this, on my allegiance, he is in love. With who? Now that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If this were so, so were it uttered.
Like the old tale, my lord, it is not so, nor 'twas not so, but indeed, God forbid it should be so.
If my passion change not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is very well written.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
And in faith I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I'll die in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And never could maintain his part but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks, but that I should hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me. Because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, I do myself the right to trust none, and the fine is, for the which I may go the finer, I shall live a bachelor.
I will see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove that ever I lose more blood with love than I get again with drinking. Hang me up at the door of a brothel house for the sign of blind Cupid.
Well, if ever thou dost fall from this faith, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat and shoot at me. And he that hits me, let him be clapped on the shoulder and called Adam.
Well, as time shall try, in time the savage bull doth bear the yoke.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict do, pluck out the bull's horns and set them in my forehead, and let me be vilely painted, and in such great letters as they write, here is good horse to hire, let them signify under my sign, here you may see Benedict, the married man.
If this should ever happen, thou wouldst be horn mad.
Nay, if Cupid hath not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou wilt quake for this shortly.
I look for an earthquake too, then.
Well, you temporize with the hours. In the meantime, Signor Benedict, repair to Leonatus, commend me to him, and tell him I will not fail him at supper, for indeed he hath made great preparation.
I have almost matter enough in me for such an embassage, and so I commit you.
Give the wish of God from my house if I had
The
one.
6th of July, your loving friend, Benedict.
Nay, mock not, mock not. The body of your discourse is sometime guarded with fragments. Ere you flavel ends any further, examine your conscience, and so I leave you.
My liege, now your highness may do me good.
My love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonato any son, my lord?
No child but Hero, she's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudia?
Oh, my lord. When you went onwards on this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye that liked, but had a rougher task at hand than to drive her liking to the name of love. But now I have returned, and that forethought have left their places vacant. In their rooms come throbbing, soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is. Saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Thou wilt be like a lover presently, and tire the hearer with a book of words. If thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it. And I will break with her and with her father, and you will have her. Was not to this end that thou began to twist so fine a story?
How sweetly you ministered to love that it was breathed by his complexion. But lest my liking too sudden seem, I would have salved it with longer treatise.
What need the bridge much broader than the flood? The fairest grants is the necessity. Love what will serve 'tis fit. 'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with the remedy. I know we shall have some rhetoric tonight. I shall assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero I am Claudio. Then in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to her father will I break, and the conclusion is, she shall be thine. In practice let us put it presently.
How now, brother? Where is my cousin, your son? Have you provided this music?
Very busy about it. Brother, I can tell you things that you yet dreamt not of.
Are they good?
I see events, they have a good cover. They show well out. The prince and Claudio walking in a thick wheat alley in mine orchard were much overheard by a man of mine. The prince discovered to Claudio that he loved my niece, your daughter, and meant to acknowledge it this night in a dance. And if he found her accorded, he meant to take the present time by the top and instantly break with you of it.
The fellow any wit that told you this?
A good sharp fellow. Let me send for him and question him yourself.
We'll hold it as a dream till it appear itself, but I will acquaint my daughter with all, that she may be the better prepared for an answer, if peradventure this be true. Go you and tell her of it. Cousins! You know what you have to do. Oh, I cry you mercy, friend. Go you with me, and I will use your skill. Good cousin, have a care of this busy.
A good year, my lord. Why are you thus out of measure sad? There is no measure in the occasion which breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing bring it?
If not a present remedy, then at least a patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou, being, as thou sayest thou art, born under Saturn, goes about to apply a mortal medicine to a mortifying mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jest. Eat when I have stomach, and wait on no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy, and wait for no man's business. And laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make full show of this till you may do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath taken you newly into his grace, for it is impossible you should take true root but by the fair weather you make yourself. It is needful you frame the season for your own harvest.
I should rather be a taker in a head than a rose in his grave, and it better fits my blood to be the stain of all than to fashion a care to draw blood from heaven. In this, though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man, it must not be denied that I am a plain-dealing villain. I am trusted with a muzzle and enfranchised with a clog, therefore I have decreed not to sing in my favor. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my lighting. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
You make no use of your discontent.
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news brought you?
I came yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonardo, and I can give you intelligence of the intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquiet?
Mary, it's your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio.
Even he.
Ugh, a proper squire. And who? Which way, let's see.
Mary on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonardo.
A very forward March chick. How came you to this?
Being entertained for a perfumer as I was smoking a musty room, come me, the prince and Claudio, hand in hand in sad conference. I wit me behind the arras, and there heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself, and then having obtained her, give her to Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young startup hath all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him anyway, I bless myself everywhere. You are both sure and will assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Let us to the grave supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would the cook were of my mind. Shall we go prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
stubborn.
I saw not.
That's hardly that gentlemanless. I cannot look upon him, but I have heartburn an hour after.
He is a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one too like an image and says nothing, and the other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Then half Signor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and half Count John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man could win any woman in the world, if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
In faith, she's too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed. I shall lessen God sending that way. For it is said God sends a cursed cow short horns, but to a cow too cursed, he sends none.
So, by being too cursed, God will send you no horns.
Just if he send me no husband, for the which blessing I am at him upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I'd rather lie in the woolen.
May light on a husband that hath no beard.
What should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman. He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. He that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, well, I am not for him. Therefore, I will even take 6 pence in earnest at the bear ward and lead his apes into hell.
Well, then go you into hell.
No, but to the gate. And there will the devil meet me like an old cuckold with horns on his head and say, "Get you to heaven, Beatrice. Get you to heaven. Here's no place for you babes." So, deliver I up my apes and away with St. Peter to the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there we live as merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Oh, yes, faith, it is my cousin's duty to make courtesy and say, "Father, as it pleases you." But yet for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another courtesy and say, "Father, as it pleases me."
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make man of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a pierce of valiant dust, to make an account of her life to applaud a wayward moral? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hold it a sin to match in kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not wooed in good time. If the prince be too important, tell him there's measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For hear me, hero, wedding, wooing, and repenting is as a Scotch jig, a measure, and a sync pace. The first suit, hot and hasty as a Scotch jig, as full as fantastical. Then the wedding, mannerly modest as a measure, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs falls into a sync pace, faster and faster, till he sink into his grave.
Cousin, you apprehend passing truth.
With a good eye, uncle, I can see a church by daylight.
The revelers are entering, brother. Make good room.
Will you walk about with your friend?
So you look sweetly and walk softly and say nothing. I am yours for the walk, and especially when I walk away.
With me in your company?
I may say so when I please.
And when please you say so.
When I like your favor.
Speak low if you speak loud.
Well, I wish you did like me.
So would not I, for your own sake, for I meant ill.
Which is one.
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better. The hearers may cry, amen.
God match me with a good dancer.
Amen.
And God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done. And good work.
No more words. The clerk is answered.
I know you well enough. You are Signor Antonio.
Not a word. I'm not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you true, I counterfeit.
You could not do him so ill well unless you were the very man. You are he. You are he.
At a word, I'm not.
Come, come, do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit? Can virtue hide itself? Go to, Mum. You are he. Graces have appeared, and there's an end.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are.
Not now.
That I were disdainful, and had my good wit out of 100 merry tales, why, this was Signor Benedict that did say so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he's the prince's jester. A very dull fool. Only his gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and they laugh at him and beat him. I'm sure he's in the fleet. Why would that he had boarded me?
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you said.
Do. He'll but break a comparison or two on me, and which peradventure not marked or laughed at strikes him into melancholy. And then, if the partridge wing sage, the fool will eat no supper that night. We must follow the leaders.
Every good thing.
If they lead to any ill, I will leave.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero, and withdraws her father to break with him. The ladies follow her, and but one visor remains.
And that is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are you not Signor Benedict?
You know me well. I am he.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He is enamored on Hero. I pray you dissuade him from her. She is no equal to his birth. You may depart that honest man in telling him so.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too.
Heard him swear he would marry her tonight. Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict, but hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so the prince woos for himself. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself, and trust no agent. For beauty is a witch, against whose charms fate melteth into blood. This is an accident of hourly misproof, which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio,
Yea, the same.
come you go with me.
Whither?
Even to a willow tree about your own business county. What fashion will you wear the garland of? About your neck? Or under your arm? You must wear it one way, for the prince have got your humor.
I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest drovier. So they sell bullocks. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
Pray you leave me.
Now you strike like the blind man. Was the boy that stole your meat, and you'll beat the post?
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl. Now they'll creep into sedges. But that my Lady Beatrice should know me, and not know me. The prince's fool. It may be that I go under that title because I am married. And so am I apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter, disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person, and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Now, signor, where's the count? Have you seen him?
Troth, my lord, I have played the part of Lady Fane. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a horn. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of his young lady. And I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make him a garland, as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his fault?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, being overjoyed at finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion, and he steals it.
Would you make a trust a transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
Yet it had not been amiss that the rod had been made, and the garland too. For the garland he might have worn himself, and the rod he might have bestowed on you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will but teach them to sing, and then restore them to the owner.
If their singing answer your saying, by my faith you say honestly.
The Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to thee. The gentleman that danced with her had told her she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. An oak but with one green leaf on it would have answered her. My very visor began to assume life and scold with her. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester. I stood like a man at a mark with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks ponderous, and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were none living near her. She would infect to the North Star. I would not marry her, though she were endowed with all that Adam had left before he transgressed. She would have made Hercules of turn spit, yea, and have cleft his club to make the fire too. Come, talk not of her. I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for indeed, while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in sanctuary. And people sin upon purpose, because they would go thither. So indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follow her.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand now you can devise to send me on. I will fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia, rather than hold 3 words conference with this heartbeat. You have no employment for me.
None, but to desire your good company.
Oh God, sir, here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my native tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Yea, my lord. He lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it. A double heart for his single one. Marry, once before he won it of me with false dice. Therefore your grace may well say I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady, you have put him down.
No, I did not. He should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools. I brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Why? How now, Count? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How? Sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is not sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil, Count. Civil as an orange, and something of that jealous complexion.
Faith, lady, I think your blazon be true. Although I'll be sworn, if he be, his conceit is false. Here, look. I have wooed for thee, and fair hero is won. I have broke with her father, and his goodwill obtained. Name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take me of my daughter, and with her my fortune, since grace hath made the match, and then grace say, amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give away myself and dote upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss, and let him not speak neither.
Faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, I thank it, poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And so she doth, cousin.
Lord for alliance. And thus goes everyone to the world but I, and I am sunburnt. I should sit in a corner and cry, hey ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Have your grace ne'er a brother like you? It is said your father got excellent husbands, the maids come by him.
Will you have me, lady?
Oh, unless I might have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear. But I beseech your grace pardon me. I was born to speak with all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be married best becomes you. For out of question you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my lord. My mother cried, but then there was a star that danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy.
Niece, will you look to those things I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon?
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady.
There's little of the melancholy element in her, my lord.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
By no means, she mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord! My lord! If they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when mean you go to church?
Tomorrow! Time goes in crutches till love have all its rights.
Not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just 7th night and a time too brief too, to have all things answer my mind.
I warrant thee, Claudio, the time shall not go idly by us. I will, in the interim, undertake one of Hercules' labors, that is, to bring the Lady Beatrice and Signor Benedict into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not but to fashion it, if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
My lord, I implore you, though it cost me 10 nights' watches.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero.
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. Thus far can I praise him. He is of a noble strain, of approved valor and confirmed honesty. I shall teach you how to humor your cousin, so that she may fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, shall so minister upon Benedict, that in despite of his quick wit and queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
It is so. The Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonardo.
Yea, my lord, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be medicinable to me. I am sick in displeasure towards him, and whatsoever comes athwart his affections ranges evenly with mine. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me briefly how.
I believe I told your lordship a year since how much I'm in favor of Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman, the hero.
I remember.
I can, at any unseasonable instant of the night, point her to look out her lady's chamber window.
What life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison of that lies in you to temper. Go you to the prince your brother, spare not to tell him that he had wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation for you I would hold up, to a contaminated stale, such a one as hero.
What proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero, and kill Leonardo. Looking for any other issue?
Only to despise him I will endeavor anything.
Go then. Find me a meet hour to draw down Pedro and the Count Claudio alone. Tell him that you know that Hero loves me. Intend of kind of zeal both the prince and Claudio is in love with your brother's honor who hath made this match, and his friend's reputation, who is thus like to be cousin with the semblance of a maid who had discovered us. They will scarcely believe this without trial. Offer them instances which shall appear no less likely than to see me at her chamber window. Hear me call Margaret hero, hear Margaret turn me Claudio, and bring them to see this the very night before the intended wedding, for in the meantime I will so fashion the matter that hero shall be absent. And there will appear such seeming truth of hero's loyalty that jealousy will be called assurance in all preparation. Oh,
Grow this to an address issue it can. I will put it into practice. Be you cunning in the working of this, and thy fee is $1,000.
be you constant in the accusation, and my coming shall not shame thee.
I will presently go learn their day of marriage.
Margaret. In my chamber window lies a book. Bring it hither to me in the orchard. I know that, but I would have thee hence and here again. I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier, and now is he turned to orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich, she shall be that certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse and excellent musician, and her hair shall be of what color it please God. The prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Seest thou where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord. The music ended will fit the kit box with a penny word.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
But me, Lord Tax not so bad a voice to slander music any more than once.
Nay, I pray you, sing and let me woo no more.
As you talk of wooing, I shall sing, since many woo doth commence a suit of everything unworthy. If woos, it will slag he loves.
Come, I pray thee, or if thou wilt hold longer argument, do it in notes.
Note this before my notes. It's not a note of mine that's worth noting.
Why, these are very crotchets that he speaks. Note notes forsooth and nothing.
Now is his soul ravished. Is it not strange that sheep's guts should hail souls out of men's bodies? Well, a horn for my money when all's done.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no. Man, what deceivers evermore one put in sea, and one on shore, to one thing. Constance never, this I not saw, but let them be you blind and body, converting all your sounds of woe into hay. Nonny, nonny, sing no more, deity, sing no of dumb, so dull and heavy the throng of men were ever so, since summer
first was leafy, then sign of so, but let them win me you blithe and morning, converting all your sounds of woe into a naughty, naughty.
By my troth, a good song.
You sing, my lord.
No, no, faith, thou singest well enough for a ship.
If he had been a dog that should have howled thus, they would have hanged him. But I hope his bad voice bode no mischief.
Yea, Mary, dost thou hear, Balthazar? Get us some excellent music, for tomorrow night we would have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window. Do so. Very well. Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
Oh, I stock on, the foul sis. I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither, but most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict. She hath it all out, her behavior seems ever to abhor.
It's possible. Since the wind in that corner.
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Oh God, counterfeit! There was never counterfeited passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why, what effects of passion shows she?
Faith, look well, this fish will bite.
Effects, my lord. She would sit you. You, heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How, I pray you, you amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against
I should think this a gull, but that the bearded fellow speaks it. Knavery cannot hide itself in such reverence.
He hath taken the infection. Hold it up.
Hath she made her affections known to Benedict?
No. And she swears she never will, that's her torment.
'Tis true indeed. So she said. Shall I? Says she, that have oft encountered him with scorn. Write to him that I love him?
This says she now when she is beginning to write, for she'll be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock till she have writ a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us all.
'Tis true indeed.
And she had writ it, and was reading it over. My daughter heard that Benedict and Beatrice were found between the sheet.
Now you talk of a sheet of paper. Reminds me of that pretty jest.
Oh, she tore the letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she should be so immodest to write to one she knew would flout her. I measure him, says she, by my spirit. If he flouts me, I should writ him, yea, though I love him, I should.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
She doth indeed. My daughter says so. Oh, and the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my daughter is sometime afeard she will do a desperate outrage to herself. This is not true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other, then, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
She's an excellent sweet lady, and out of all suspicion she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything, but in loving Benedict.
Oh, my lord, wisdom and blood combating in so tender a body, we have 10 proofs to 1 that blood hath the victory. I feel sorry for her as I have just cause, being her uncle and her guardian.
I would she had bestowed this dotage on me. I would have daffed all other respects and made her half myself. I pray you, tell Benedict of it, and hear what he shall say.
Were it good, think you?
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die, if you love her not. And she will die, ere her love be known. And she will die, if you woo her, rather than make one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
In my mind, what?
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And I take it to be valiant.
And in the managing of quarrels, you may say he is wise, for either he avoids them with great discretion, or undertakes them with a most Christian-like fear.
If you do fear God, he must necessarily keep peace. If you break peace, he ought to enter into a quarrel with fear and trembling.
So will he do. Well, I am sorry for your needs. Shall we go and seek Benedick and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord. Let her wear it out with good counsel.
No! That's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I do love Benedick well, and I so wish he could modestly examine himself, to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
Ye do not dote upon her upon this. I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must her daughter and her gentlewoman carry. The sport will be when they hold one in opinion of the others, though. No matter. Let us send her to call him in to dinner.
This could be no friend. The conference was sadly born, they have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me. Why? It must be requited. They say I will bear it proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she would rather die than give any signs of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that can hear their detractions and put them to mending. They say the lady's fair. 'Tis a truth, I can bear them witness. And virtuous, 'tis so, I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me. By my troth, 'tis no addition to her wit, nor no great argument for her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. Ooh, I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me, because I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter? The man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall these quips and sentences and paper bullets of the brain awe a man from the career of his humor? No! The world must be people. When I said I should die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. I this day she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pain.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you took pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure in the message, then.
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point and choke a doll withal. You have no stomach, Signor. There you go.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those thanks than you took to thank me. That's as if to say, any pains I take for you are as easy as thanks. If I do not take pity on her, I am a villain. I will go and get her picture.
clothing with the prince and fun. Whisper in her ear and tell her I and Ursula walk in the orchard and our whole discourse is all of her. Say that thou overheardst us and bid her steal into the pleached bower. This is thy office. Fare thee well, leave it to love.
I'll make her. I warned you.
Presently. Now, Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, as we do trace up and down this alley, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than ever man did merit. My talk to thee will be of how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is Cupid's little crafty arrow made that only moves by hearsay. Now begin, for look where Beatrice like a lapwing runs close by the ground to hear our confidence.
The pleasantest angling is the fish touched with their golden oars the silver stream and greedily devour the treacherous fame. So angling for Beatrice, even housed within the woodbine coverture, fear not my part the dialogue.
Then go we near her, and let her ear lose nothing of the false sweet bait that we lay for it. No, truly, Ursula, she is too disdainful.
But are you sure that Benedict is in love with Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my new proud lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them that if they truly loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full as fortunate a bed as ever Beatrice shall count upon?
I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing all that they look on. And her wit values itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love, nor take no project or shape of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. Therefore, certainly it were not good she knew of his love, lest she make sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, how young, how noble, how rarely featured, but she would spell him backwards, and so says she turns every man the wrong side out.
Sure, such carping is not commendable.
No, not by any fashions as Beatrice is. Cannot be commendable. But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, oh, she would laugh me out of myself. She would mock me into air, press me to death with wit. Therefore let Benedict, like covered fire, consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with mocks, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Yet tell her so. Hear what she will say.
No, but rather I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passions. As for my cousin, I will devise some honest slander to stain her name with. One doth not know how much an ill word may empoison liking.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy, always accepted, my dear Claudio.
I pray you, madam, forgive me for speaking my fancy. Signor Benedict, for shape, for bearing, argument, and valor, goes foremost through Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent, good name.
His excellence did earn it ere he had it. When are you married, madam?
Why, every day. Tomorrow. Come help me pick some attires which is best to furnish me with.
She's limes, I warrant you. You have caught her, madam.
And if it proves so, then loving goes by halves. Some Cupid kills with arrows, others with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on, wild heart and thy loving hand, if thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it better than reportingly.
I do but stay till your marriage be consummate, and then go I toward Aragon. Nay, I will only be bold for Benedict in my company. From the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all mirth. He hath a heart as sound as a bell, and his tongue's the clapper. For whatever his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallants, I am not as I have.
So say I, methinks you are sadder. I hope he be in love.
Hang him, truant. There's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. Nay, if he be sad, he wants money.
I have a toothache.
Draw it.
Hang
You
it.
must hang it first to draw it afterwards.
What sigh for a toothache?
Where is but a humor or a worm?
Yet say I, he is in love.
He is no fool for fancy, as you would have it appear he is.
If he be not in love, there is no believing old tales.
Hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but the barber's man hath been seen with him.
Indeed, he looks younger than he did.
Nay, he rubs himself with civet. Can you smell him out by that?
That's enough to say. The sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
And where does he want to wash his face?
Yea, or to paint himself, for the which I hear what they say of him.
Nay, but his jesting spirit, which is now crept into a lute string and governed by stocks.
Indeed, tells a heavy tale for him. Conclude that he is in love.
Nay, but I know who loves him.
That I would know too. I warrant one that knows him not.
Yes, and his own conditions, and in despite of all, dies for him.
She shall be buried with her face upwards.
Yet this is no charm for the toothache. Old Signor, walk aside with me. I have sent some 8 or 9 wise words to speak to you, which these hobby horses come out here.
For my life to break with him about Beatrice.
By this, Hugh and Margaret have played their roles with Beatrice, and now the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
My lord and no, God's sake.
Good den, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please, yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow.
You know he does.
I know not that, but he knows what I know.
There be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love you not. Let that appear hereafter, and in better at me than by that I now will manifest. For my brother, I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart hath hope to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely suit ill spent and labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, and Circumstances shortened, for she has been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Oh, hero?
Even she. Leonardo's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. I could say she were worse. Think you of a worse title, and I will fit her to it. Wonder not till further warrant. Go with me tonight, and you shall see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her, but it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you see, confess not that you know. If you will follow me, I will show you enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I should see anything tonight, why I should not marry her. In the congregation tomorrow, there will I shame her.
And since I wooed for thee to obtain her, I shall go with thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage her no farther till you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly, but till midnight. Then let the issue show itself.
O day untowardly turned!
Oh, mischief strangely thwarted.
Oh, plague right well prevented. So shall you say, when you have seen the sequel.
Yes.
Yes, I am. There's, first we got Y, which was right behind the truck. There's still open spots.
If not, there is. Yeah, that's the only free parking. That's not why.
It's not full parking. That parking back down by the south entrance.
Oh.
Okay. Down the whole house that technically involved.
That's free.
No, it's not today. It's an hourly parking garage.
Possible.
Maybe we'll see you at the chapel.
We still have 2 more performances together.
What's it ready?
The call right now is watching.
Cool. Alright, we'll see you tonight. Are you solo?
Yes, I am.
I'm figuring it out. The side of the stage to think the acoustic should be awesome. Alright.
So I literally just like got to deposit.
Like you should donate $1,500 to my bank account.
Like 4 fingers slide up.
Oh, I've already.
Okay.
Well,
I would do the same thing at the end.
Intermission happened. So you can see the part that you skipped out on. You left during intermission. Right, last night. I will do. Shame. Hey, at least you had a bunch of performance with no catastrophic set incidents happening. Well, drop as well. I'm very happy. Alright, we'll see you later.
Oh, wait, as soon as I'm alive, at the very oh, you're supposed to have the
Are you giving us for like the face or We're the 3 people. Leonardo and Claudio. Claudio was getting married. Yeah. Yeah.
White guy giving thumbs up and fun. I love that one. Yeah.
So you guys have never met before?
No.
Why would we?
They called me back time yesterday. Yeah, but it's like a job title. I was hard. Before I could later remember to leave, I can just know I did it. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I read some fun facts about this guy. He was about his ideas. I wish I could have been there. It sounds like fucking.
I think I have seen It's a movie where it's a narrative about how I think it's happened.
What?
mildly memory.
Are you good men and true?
Yea, our own were pity, but they should suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, the work punishment too good for them. They should have any allegiance in them being chosen for the prince's watch.
Well, give them their charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who among you the most desertless man to be constable?
You vote King, sir? Or George Sicole? For they can write and read.
Come hither, neighbor Sicole. God hath given you a good name. To be a well-favored man is a gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Vote which, Master Constable?
You have! I knew it would be your answer. Well, for your favor, sir, give God thanks, and make no boast of it. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for constable of the watch. Therefore bear witness. The lantern. This is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man stand in the prince's name.
How if he will not stand?
Why then take no note of him, but let him go, and presently call the rest of the watch together and thank God that you are rid of the name.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, he is none of the prince's subjects.
True! And they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to battle and to talk is most tolerable, and not to be endured. We will rather sing and talk.
We know it belongs to a watch.
Why, you speak like the most ancient and quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should prevent. Only have a care that your booths be not stolen. You are to call at all the alehouses and bid those that are drunk get them to bed.
How they will not?
Why, let them alone till they are sober. If they make you not, the better answer is, they are not the men you took them for.
Well, sir.
If you meet a thief, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man. But for such kind of men, the less you meddle or make with them, why the more is for your own sake. If we know to be a thief, shall not my hands on him? Truly by your office you may. But I think those that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is, and let him steal himself out of your company.
You've always been called a merciful man, partner.
Truly, I would not hang a dog by my will. I was a man that had any honesty in him.
It's surgery.
This is the end of the charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may say,
Nay, fair lady, I think he cannot.
what thing sworn on it? Did it not the statutes may say, never, not without the prince be willing, for indeed the watch ought to offend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will.
Why, our lady, I think it be so.
Well, good night, masters. If the matter of any weight chances, call on me, keep your fellows' counsels, and your own, and good night. Come, neighbor.
Well, masters, we hear our charge. Let us go secure upon the church bench till 2. Then all to bed.
Oh! One word on the tables. I pray you, watch about Signor Dianafo's door tonight. For the wedding being there tomorrow, there was a great toil tonight. Adieu! Be vigilant, I beseech you.
What, Conrad? Is there not? Conrad, I say.
Here, man, I'm at thy elbow.
That's in my elbow wish. I thought the little scab follow.
Oh, to be an answer for that. And now, forward with thy tale.
Stand me close, and I will, like a true drunkard of it all, will be. Some treason masters yet stands coast. Therefore know, I have earned of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Is it possible any villainy should be so dear?
Thou shouldst rather ask, were possible any villainy could be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make their price so well.
I wonder at it.
That shows thou art conformed. Thou knowest that the fashion of a doublet or a hat or a cloak is nothing good.
Yes, it is apparel.
I mean the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
I may as well say the fool's the fool. But seest thou not what an informed thief this fashion is?
I know the Lord has been a vile thief this 7 years. He goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Something recently. The name of the house. Seest thou not, I say, the informed thief this fashion is?
I see that the fashion wears out more apparel than the man. But art not thou thyself giddy with the fashion too, that thou hast shifted out of thy tale into telling me of the fashion?
Not so, neither. But know that I have tonight wooed Margaret, the Lady Hero's gentlewoman, by the name of Hero. She leans me out her mistress's chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale highly. I should first tell thee how the prince and Claudio and my master, planted and placed and possessed by my master Don John, saw far off in the orchard this amiable, and thought they Margaret was Hero. Two of them did, the prince and Claudio, but the devil my master knew she was Margaret, and partly by her oaths which first possessed them, partly by the dark night which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did uphold any slander that Don John had made. Away went Claudio in rage, swore he would meet with her as he was appointed next morning at the temple, and there, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he had saw overnight, and send her home without a husband.
We charge you in the prince's name. Stand. Call up the right master constable. We have here recovered the most dangerous piece of lechery that was ever known in the Commonwealth. And one deformed is among them. I know him. He wears a law. You'll be turned deformed forth, I warrant you.
Master.
Never sleep! We charge you. Let us obey you. Come with us.
We are like to prove a goodly commodity being taken up at these men's sales.
Commodity. Big question, I warrant you.
Beatrice and desire her to rise,
Oh, my lady.
and bid her come forth. Well, troth, I think your other rebuffs were better. No, pray thee, good man, I'll wear this.
By my troth's not so good. And I warrant your cousin will say so.
My cousin is a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this.
Your gown's the most rare fashion, your faith.
I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so. And it exceeds, they say. 'Tis but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth of gold, cuts and laced with silver, set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts, round underboard with a polish. But for a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth 10 pounds. That give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy. 'Twill be heavier soon by the weight of a man. Oh, speak upon me. ashamed. Of what, lady? Of speaking honorably? Is there any harm in the heaviness of a husband? None, I think. And be it the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise, this life not heavy. Ask my lady to betray us. Here she comes. Tomorrow, sweet hero. Oh, why, how now? Do you speak in the sick tune?
I'm out of all other tunes, methinks. 'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. Oh, by my troth, I'm exceeding ill.
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband?
For the letter that begins them all. Hate.
God send everyone their hearts. Goodbye. These gloves the count sent me, they have an excellent perfume.
Oh, I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell.
A maid and stuff. There's a foot may catch you.
God help me. God help me. How long have you professed apprehension?
Even since you left it. Doth not my wit become me so rarely?
It is not seen enough. You should wear it in your cap. Oh, by my troth, I am sick.
Did you summon this to still Cardus Benedictus, and lay it on your heart? 'Tis the only thing for a fawn. Then thou prickest her with the thistle.
Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus?
Moral? No. By my troth, I've no moral meaning. I meant plain, holy thistle. Who made me perchance add me to our law? Nay, dear lady, I'm no such fool to think what I list, nor I list not to think what I can, nor indeed I cannot think. If I were to think my heart out of thinking that you are in love, or that you will be in love, or that you can be in love. Yet Benedict was such another, and now that he's become a man, he swore he would never marry. But now, despite of his heart, he eats meat without grudging.
And how you may be converted?
I don't know. But methinks you look with your eyes, as other women do.
What pace is this that thy tongue keeps?
Not a false gallop.
Madame Withdraw, the prince, the count, Signor Benedict, John, and all the gallants of the town are come to bet you to church.
Oh, I hope to dress me, good cause, good man, good Ursula.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you. It concerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Marry, that it is.
Yes, in truth, it is, sir.
What is it, my good friends?
Good man Burgess speaks a little of the matter. An old man, and though his wits are not so blunt as God help I would desire they were, he is as honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, sir, I thank God I'm as honest as any man living. That is an old man, no honester than I.
Comparisons are odorous. Palabras, neighbor Burgess.
Neighbors, you are tedious. Pleases your worship to say so.
Oh, we are but the poor duke's officers. But truly, and for mine own part, if I were as tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to be so at all. Of your worship.
All thy tediousness on me.
Yeah, and 'twere £1,000 more it is, for I have heard as good exclamation of your worship as of any man in the city, and though I be but a poor man, I'm glad to hear it.
And so am I.
I would fain know what you have to say.
Marry, sir, our watch tonight, accepting your worship's presence, has taken a couple of as errant knaves as any in Messina.
An old man will be talking, they say, when the age is in, the wit is out. God help us.
Say, babe, neighbor Burgess.
Well, God's a good man, and when two men ride a horse, one must ride behind. An honest soul in faith. All men are not alike.
Alas, good neighbor.
Indeed, neighbor, he comes too short of you. Gives God gives. I must leave you.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended two auspicious persons, which we would have examined before your worship this morning.
Take their examination yourself, and bring it me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be suffragettes.
Drink some wine ere you go. Fare you well.
Oh, brother! They stay upon you to give your daughter to her husband.
I'll wait upon them. I am ready.
Go to, go to. We are now to examination these men.
You must do it wisely.
We shall spare no wit. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me in the jail.
Come, Friar Francis, be brief, only to the plain form of marriage.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No. To be married to her. Friar, you come to marry her.
You come hither, my lady, to be married to this count. If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, charge you on your souls to answer it.
Know you any hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, count?
I dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections.
Stand thee by, friar. Father, will you with free and unconstrained hand give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give for me.
And what have I whose work may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friends. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Oh, behold how like a maid she blushes here. Comes not this blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not all swear, all you who see her, that you were amazed by these exterior shows? But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Dear my lord, if you have in your own proof vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity,
I know what you would say. You would say if I had known her, I would know she did embrace me as a husband. No, Leonardo. I never tempted her with a word too large, but showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on thee, seeming. I will write against it. You seem to me as Diane in her orb, as chaste as the bud ere it be blown, but you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus.
It's not well that he don't speak so wide.
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand disgraced that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or do I but breathe?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
True? Oh, God!
Leonardo, stand I here? Is it the prince? Is it the prince's brother? Is this face, heroes? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so as thou art my child.
What man was he? Talked with you yesternight betwixt the hours of 12 and 1? Now if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man in that hour, my lord.
Why then you are no maiden. Leonardo, I am sorry you must hear. Upon my honor, myself, my brother, in this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night speak with a ruffian at her chamber window, who hath indeed, most like a liberal villain, confessed to the violent encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, fie, they are not to be named, my lord, not to be spoke of. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
Oh, hero, what a hero hadst thou been! But fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Farewell, thou pure impiety and impious purity. For thee, I'll lock up all gates of love, turn all beauty into thoughts of harm, and nevermore be gracious.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me? I found out, cousin. Wherefore sink you down?
Come, let us go. These things brought thus to light smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, uncle. Hero, my hero. Senor Benedict Briar. Pray take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for. Oh, now, cousin hero.
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why? Doth not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not live here, or do not open thine eyes. Myself would strike at thy life. Grieved I have but one, oh, one too much by thee. Why? Wast thou ever lovely in my eyes? Why had I not, with charitable hand, took up a beggar's issue at my gates, who smirched thus and mired with infamy? I might have said, no part of it is mine. The shame derives itself from unknown loins, but mine. In mine, I loved. In mine, I praised. In mine, and I was proud of. Oh, she is fallen into a pit of ink that the wide sea hath dropped too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little which may seize and give to her foul-tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
My soul, my cousin is blind.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
Truly not, although until this past 12 months I have been her bedfellow. Confirmed. Would the princess lie? And call on you. Lie! Who loved her so that, speaking of her foulness, washed you with tears hence from her, let her die.
Hear me a little. By noting of this lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her cheeks. 1,000 innocent shame in angel whiteness did eat away those blushes, and in her eyes there hath appeared a fire to burn away the errors these princes hold against her maiden truth. 'Twas not my readings, or my observations, 'twas not my age, my reverence, my calling, my divinity. If this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Friar, it cannot be. Thou seest that all the virtue she hath left is that she will not add to her damnation a sin of perjury. Why seekest thou then to cover with excuse that which appears in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is he you are accused of?
They that do accuse me of. I know none. If I know more than my maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. Oh, my father. You that I converse with any man in hours unmeet, or that I maintain exchange of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me.
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
The two of them have the very bent of honor. And if their wisdoms be misleadenness, the practice of it lives in John the Bastard, in spirit, soil, and frame abilities.
I know not. If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it.
Let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter, here, the princes left for dead. Let her be secretly kept in a while and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, hang mournful epitaphs on your family's old monument, and do all rites appertaining unto a burial.
What will become of this? What will this do?
Mary change slander to remorse. She, dying as it must so be maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. So will it fare with Claudio. When he shall hear she died upon his words, then shall he mourn if ever love had interest in his liver, and wish he had not so accused her. Let this be so, and doubt not but success will fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it in likelihood.
Signor Leonardo, let the friar advise you. And though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the prince and Claudio, yet by mine honor I'll deal in this as secretly and justly as with soul.
Being that I, woe, in grief, the smallest tribe may need me.
Is well consented. Presently away. Come, lady. Die to live. This wedding day is perhaps yet prolonged. And have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wrong.
And how much my command deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
Very even way. But no such friend.
May a man do it?
It's a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not. And yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I'm sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me?
Do not swear and eat it.
I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
You not eat your words.
With no sauce that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest that I love you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me tonight. Farewell.
Beatrice.
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you, nay. I pray you let me go.
Beatrice.
I will go.
Be friends? Birds.
You dare! Rather be friends with me than fight with mine enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved in the height of villainy that hath slandered, scorned, and dishonored my kinswoman of God, that I were a man? I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Talk of a man out of the window across the stage.
Nay, but Beatrice.
She is wrong. She is slandered. She is undone.
Beatrice.
Oh God, that I were a man for his sake. Or had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into courtesy. I cannot be a man for wishing, therefore I will die. A woman with grieving.
Tarry, good Beatrice, by this hand, I love you.
Use it for my hand. Some other way than swearing by it.
Think you, in your soul, the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yea, as sure as I have thought, or so.
Enough. I am engaged. I will kiss your hand, and so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio will render me a dear account. Go. Comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead, and so farewell.
Assembly.
Oh, the stool and cushion for the sexton.
Which be the malefactors? Mary and I, and my partner.
Yes. Tell the offenders that are to be set. Let them come before the Master Constable.
Yea, let them be brought before me. What is your name, friend?
Baraccio.
Pray you write down Baraccio. Yours. I am a gentleman, sir. My name is Conrad. Write down Matthew Gillian Conrad. Master, do you serve God?
Yea, sir.
Write down that they serve God. But write God first, for God defends, but God should go before such villain. Master, it is already proved that you are little more than false names. How answer you for yourself?
Marry, sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow. Come hither, in your ears, sirrah. It is thought you are false names.
Sir, we say to you, we are none.
Stand back. Have you writ there none?
Master Constable, go out the way to examine spotless debauch of accusers.
Yeah, that's the ethics way. Masters, come forward. In the prince's name I charge you. Accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Don John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down, Prince John is a villain. What? That's not purgatory. To call the prince's brother a villain.
Master Constable.
Fellow, I do not like that look. I promise.
What heard you him say?
Narrate that he did receive 1,000 ducats of Don John for accusing a lady hero wrongfully.
Black Gordon, I've never heard it.
Yeah, by mass, that it is.
and that Count Claudio did mean to, upon his word, disgrace the Lady Thurible before the whole assembly, and not marry her.
Oh, villain! Thou will be condemned to everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
And that's it.
This is more nonsense than you can deny. Prince joined us this morning secretly stolen away, whilst Hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner accused, and on the brief of this, suddenly died. Master Constable, let these men be bound and wrongfully in arms. I will go before and show them their examination.
Come, let them be opinions.
Let them
Away! You are an ass! You are an ass! But master, remember that I am an ass, though it be not written down, I am an ass. No, thou art full of ye! I shall be proved upon by good witness. I am an authorized man, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, an householder, and which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as any. Take them away! Down an ass.
If you go on thus, you will kill yourself. Is not wisdom to second grief against yourself?
I pray thee cease thy counsel, which falls upon mine ears as profitless as water in a sieve. Bring me a father who so loved his child, whose joy of her is overwhelmed like mine, and bid him speak of patience. If such a one will smile and stroke his beard, patch grief with proverbs, bring him yet to me, and I of him will gather patience. But brother, there is no such man. For men can speak counsel and comfort to that grief which they themselves not feel, but wasting it. Their counsel turns to passion, which before would have given perceptual medicine to rage, fetter madness into a silken thread, charm ache with air, and agony with words. No, no, brother, 'tis all men's office to speak patience to those that reign under the load of sorrow. But no man's virtue, nor sufficiency, to be so moral when he shall enjoy the like himself. Therefore give me no counsel. My griefs cry louder than advertising. Men from children, nothing differ. Pray thee, peace.
Yet vent not all the harm upon yourself. Make those who offend you suffer too.
There thou speakest reason. Nay, I will do so. My soul doth tell me that Hero is belied, and so shall Claudio know, and the prince, and all of them that thus dishonor her.
Here come the prince and Claudio hastily.
Good den, good den.
Good day to both of you. Hear you, my lord.
We have some haste, Leonardo.
Some haste, my lord. Well, fare you well, my lord. Are you so hasty now? Well, all is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
If he could right himself with quarreling, some of us would lie low.
Who wrongs him? Thou dost wrong me. Thou dissembler, thou. Nay, never lay thy hand on thy sword, I fear thee not.
Very, beshrew my hand if it give your age such cause of fear. In faith, my hand meant nothing to my sword.
Oh, tush, tush, man. Never fleer and jest at me. No to thy head, Claudio. Thou hast so wronged me and my innocent child that I am forced to lay my reverence by, and with grey hairs and bruise of many days to challenge thee to trial of a man. Thou hast belied mine innocent child. Thy slander hath gone through and through her heart, and now she lies buried with her ancestors in a tomb where never scandal slept, save this of hers framed by thy villainy.
My villainy.
Thine, Claudio, I say thine.
You say not right, old man.
My lord, I'll prove it on his body if he dare, despite his nice suspense and active practice.
Away, I will not to do with you.
Canst thou doubt me? Thou hast killed mine innocent child. If thou kills me, boy, thou shalt kill a man.
Sir, boy, I will whip you from your poison fence! Nay, as I am a gentleman, I will! Do not you meddle, let me handle in this.
Gentlemen, both, we will not wake your patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but on my honor she was charged with nothing but what was true and very full of proof.
My lord, my lord!
I will not hear you.
No. Oh. Come away, brother. I will be heard.
And shall, or some of us will smart for it.
See, here comes the man we went to seek. Welcome, Signor. You are almost come to part, almost the fray.
We were like to have had our 2 noses snapped off by old men without teeth.
Leonardo and his brother. What thinkest thou? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for them.
In a false quarrel there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We have been up and down to seek thee, for we are in high-proof melancholy, and would fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
So were thy wit by thy side.
Never any did so, but many have been beside their wit. I will bid thee draw as we do the minstrels. Draw to pleasure us.
As I am an honest man, he looks pale. Art thou sick or angry?
What? Courage, man. Thou hast enough care in thee to kill a cat, but thou hast mettle enough in thee to kill care.
Sir, I shall meet your wit in the career and you charge it against me. I pray you choose another subject.
Then give him another shot. This last broke cross.
By this light he changes more and more. I think he be angry indeed.
If he be, he knows how to turn his girdle.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You were a villain. I jest not. I will make it good how you dare with what you dare and when you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
I will meet you, so that I may have good cheer.
Sir, your wit ambles well, it goes easily.
Shall I tell thee how Beatrice praised thy wit the other day?
God saw him, he was hid in the garden.
Nay, but when shall we set the savage bull's horns on the sensible Benedict's head?
Yea, and the text written underneath here dwells Benedict, the married man.
Fare you well, boy. You know my mind. I shall leave you now to your gossip-like humor. You break jests as braggarts do their blades, which, God be thanked, hurt not. My lord, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother, the bastard, is fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For my lord Blackbeard there, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with him.
He is in earnest.
Most profound earnest, and I'll warrant for the love of Beatrice.
And have challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
What a pretty thing man is, when he goes in his doublet and hose and leaves off his wit.
Then is he a giant to an ape, but then Is an ape a doctor to such a man?
Did he not say my brother was fled?
Come you, sir. If justice cannot tame you, she shall ne'er weigh any more reasons in her balance. Nay, and you be a courting of every once, you must be looked to.
How now, two of my brother's men bound? Horatio one, officers, what offense have these men done?
Marry, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruth. Secondarily, they are slanderers. Sixth, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust statements. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
Firstly, I ask thee what's their offense. Thirdly, I ask thee what they have done. Sixth, and lastly, why they are committed, and to conclude what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reasoned, and each in his own division.
Gentlemen, who have you offended, that you are thus bound to your answers? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What's your offense?
Let me go no further than my I have deceived even your very eyes. What your wisdoms could not uncover these shallow pools across the night. Who in the night overheard me confessing to this man how Don John, your brother, incensed you to slander the lady hero. How you were brought into the orchard and saw me court Margaret in hero's garments. How you disgraced her when you should marry her. My villainy they have upon record, which I had rather seal with my death than repeat over to my shame. The lady is dead upon mine and my master's false accusation, and briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of a villain.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he said uttered it.
But did my brother set thee on to this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
Oh, sweet hero, now thy image doth appear in the rare semblance that I loved at first.
Come, bring the plaintiffs away. By this time, our sexton hath reformed, Signor Leonato of the matter, and masters, remember to specify when time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Here comes Master Signor Leonato, and the sexton too.
Which of these is the villain? Let me see his eyes. Which of these is?
You would know you're wrong or look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain, thou beliest thyself. Here stand a pair of honest gentlemen, a third of them is fled, that had a hand in this. I thank thee, princess, for my daughter. I know not how to crave your pardon, but I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Lay upon me what mention your penance can impose upon my will. Yet sin I not in mistaking.
Why, my soul, nor I.
I cannot bid you my daughter live. That were impossible. But I pray you both. Possess the people in Messina here how innocent she died. Hang an epitaph upon her tomb and sing it to her bones tonight. Tomorrow, come you to my house, and since you could not be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My brother hath a daughter, almost the copy of mine child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right you should have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge. Oh, noble sir, your over-kindness doth bring tears from me. I accept your offer, and henceforth dispose of poor Claudio. Tomorrow then, I will expect your coming tonight. I take my leave. This naughty man shall be forth brought with Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this world.
No. By my soul, she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but always hath been just and virtuous.
Moreover, sir, this plaintiff here, the offender, did call me ass. I beseech your worship let it be remembered in this punishment.
Bears for thy care and honest pains.
Your worship speaks like a most thankful and reverend youth, and I praise God for you.
bears for thy pains.
God save the foundation.
Go, I discharge thee of thy prisoner, and I thank thee.
I leave an errant knave in the care of your worship, which I beseech your worship to correct yourself for the example of others. God keep your worship, God restore you to health. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a merry meeting be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbor.
Until tomorrow morning, lords, farewell.
Farewell, my lords. We look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight, O mournful hero. Bring you these fellows on. Tonight, this lewd man shall be forthbrought with Margaret.
Sweet Mistress Margaret, deserve well at my hand by helping me to the speech of Beatrice. In so high a style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it, for in most comely truth thou deservest it.
So if no man come over me, shall I always
Thy wit is as quick as the greyhound's mouth it catches.
which hint, but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret, it will not hurt a woman, and so I pray you, call Beatrice.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And therefore will come. The God of love that sits above and knows me, and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. I mean in singing, but in loving. Mary, I cannot say it in rhyme, I have tried. I can find out no rhyme for lady but baby, an innocent rhyme. For horn, scorn, a hard rhyme. For school, a fool, a babbling rhyme. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet. Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called?
Yea, Signor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then, is spoken. Fare you well now. And yet, ere I go, let me go with what I came, which is with knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words, but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noise, son, therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frighted the word out of his right sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And I pray thee now, tell me for which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love. A good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I'll spite it for yours. For I can never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably.
It appears not in this confession.
Question, and now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and men. And there I will leave you two, for here one comes in haste.
Madam, your must come to your uncle. It has been proved by the hero hath been falsely accused, the prince and Claudio mightily abused, and Don John is the author of all, who is fled and gone. Presently, will you come hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thine heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thine arms. But moreover, I will go with thee to thy uncle's.
Done to death by slanderous tongues is the hero that here lies. Death, in guerdon of her wrongs, gives her shame, gives her fame which never dies, so that the life that died in shame lives forever in glorious fame. Hang thou there, upon the tomb, praising her when I am done. Now music sound, and sing your solemn hymn. Pardon, goddess of the night, those that slew your virgin night, for the which the song of woe round about 13 did go. Heavily, heavily. Graves, yawn and yield your dead, till death be uttered, heavily, heavily. Now unto thy bones, good night, merely will I do this right.
Good morrow, masters. Put your torches out. Thanks to you all, and leave us. Fare you well.
Good morrow, masters, each a several way.
Let us hence and put on other weeds, and then to Leonardo's people go.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the prince and Claudio, who accused her upon the error which you heard debated. But Margaret wasn't some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears.
Huh.
I'm glad that all things sort so well, and so am I, being ousted by fate and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, gentlewomen all, withdraw into a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither masked. The prince and Claudio have promised upon this hour to meet me. You know your office, brother. You must be father to your young brother's daughter and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance. Friar, I must entreat your pains, I beg. To do what, senor? To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Senor Leonardo, truth it is, good senor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter, lent her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof I think you had from me, from Claudio, and the prince, but what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is your goodwill may stand power to this state to be conjoined in the state of honorable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Ah, here come the prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, prince, good morrow, Claudio, we here attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter? I will hold my mind. Call her forth, brother, here's the friar ready.
Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same is she. And I do give you her.
Sweet, let me see her face.
No, that you shall not till you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand. Before this holy friar, I am your husband, if you like with me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certain, sir. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely if I live, I am a maiden.
The former hero. Hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but whiles her slander.
All this amazement can I qualify after that the holy rites are ended. I'll tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us presently.
Soft and fair friar, which is beautiful.
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Oh, why then your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
Troth, no. No more than reason.
Well then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were well nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter, then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Oh, come, cousin, I am sure you love the devil.
And I'll be sworn on it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his own hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket.
A miracle. Tears our hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take you for pity.
Well, I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield. Under great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption.
Peace. I will stop your mouth.
How dost thou, Benedict, the married man?
I'll tell thee what, prince. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I will think nothing to any purpose the world can say against it, and therefore never flout at me for what I have said against it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. For thy part, Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin.
I had hoped thou would have denied Phaedra, so that I might have cudgeled thee out of thy single life, which thou wilt be, if my cousin do not look exceedingly narrowly to thee.
Come, come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' feelings.
We'll have dancing afterward.
First of my word, and therefore music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife.
My lord! John is ta'en in flight, and Rose armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Strike up, pipers!
I'm just gonna do this off the dome, so we're gonna see how this goes. So yeah, hi, I'm the director of Budget Design Company. This is my last year with MTSP. Like just yesterday, I was a little baby freshman. I stibbled in Romeo and Juliet. But here we are, you know, what is it, 3 years later. I'm really grateful for this club. It gave me my best friends. It gave me my family on campus and all of my many children and grandchildren of house rescue babies. Yes. And I'm just so grateful for everybody in this club and all of the actors for making it such a fun process and making my job look. Because boy, oh boy, can't they act? Yeah, they made it a really beautiful process for me to just try, you know, dipping my toes and
the water directly. I'm so very thankful with them. They did a really fun process. So, you know, speaking of things that we're grateful for, the club is also really grateful for money. Your money. Yes, not our own money. Or the money will get back from school, you know. Technical tickle. But yes, we do collect donations. If you guys have, you know, a penny in your shoe, I do currently right now. Or, you know, an extra $1 in your pocket, don't worry about it. Have a money bucket somewhere.
Whoa.
Whoa.
$1 million.
They could really use some sustenance. So if you want to make a donation, you can find me with the bucket. I'm tall, so you can't lose me. Or we also have a Zelle, which our treasurers. Oh, treasurer, we're off now. Master. Something like that. Or the Zelle information, yeah. We do not currently have a Venmo. I know, so sad. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. It sounded like you didn't a lot. You were a good audience. So yeah, thank you. Our actors are gonna get out of costume, then they will come and eat and all. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.